I've never posted anything on YouTube before. This is my first go round. Don't know how it's going to turn out. It may be the first, it may be the last, it may be one of many. I'm going to call myself the pissed off redneck, because I'm pissed off about the way this country is being run. I've got several topics I want to touch on in this video. One is our president's vacation to Africa. The other one is food stamps and Medicaid and giving money to billionaires for renovations of things that don't mean anything to nobody but just a few. Scamming politicians and government assistance. That's going to be a few of the things that that's going to be touched on in this video. Excuse me. Well, first thing I wanted to touch on is our president taking his family to Africa. All well and good. I'd like to go to Africa one day just to see the animals over there. But I bet you if I went, I'd have to pay my way. The American people paid Obama's way, $100 million worth. Is that not ludicrous? That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Why should we have to pay for his trip to Africa? That's fine if he wants to go. Just pay your own damn way, Obama, is the only thing I'm asking. That's what the American people's wanting you to do, is pay your own damn way. We spent $100 million on fighter jets to fly over his head the whole time he's there, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for ever how many days he's on vacation. The U.S. military carried 11 limos to Africa. I don't guess they got no limos in Africa. I guess he had right to ride on the back of a cart being pulled by ass, I reckon. Well, it'd be carrying an ass. How many trucks they sent over there with bulletproof glass on it to cover the windows of the hotel room that him and his family stayed in? I understand he's got to have security. But if he wants to go to Africa, let him pay out of his pocket for the security. If he don't want to do that, let him keep his ass in the United States. Go to Disney World, Disneyland, Orlando, SeaWorld, where it won't cost $100 million for him to go on damn vacation. That is just unfriggin' real. It just pisses me off to no end. And I don't understand how he can get away with it. That is nothing but stealing from the American public. That he will never be prosecuted for. If I worked for the government and I wrote a check for me to go to Africa, you'd see me all over the news. Man embezzles money from the government to go on vacation. But no, you won't hear that from our damn president. It's stupid, people. It's stupid. Let's stop it. We got to put stops to shit like this. It's just unfriggin' real. Alright, one other thing I want to touch on. I know a lot of you out here has heard the saying, that's just the way it is. Even when you was knee-high growing up, you was asking your parents, why is this like this? That's just the way it is. We've been told all of our lives, that's the way it is. Well, I'm tired of being told that's the way it is. People are going to have to start explaining themselves to me. And the American people need to do the same thing. You make people explain to them why it's like it is. 2/3 of the people you talk to is not going to know why it's like it is. It's just what they've been told to tell you when you ask questions. Well, I'm not taking that answer anymore. Don't tell me that's the way it is, because I don't care how long it's going to take or what it's going to take, but somebody's going to explain to me that's why it's how it is. Just for an example, like I said at the beginning, I'm disabled. I live on $1,265 a month. That's what I pay my rent out of. That's what I buy my groceries out of. That's what I pay my doctor bills out of. I went down to the local Social Security office here in Rowan County in North Carolina. Yeah, I'm going to call them out, because it makes people take ownership of stupid shit that they do when you call them out. All right, when I applied for disability, when I got my disability, I was automatically eligible for food stamps. Well, I got my food stamp card in the mail. Called the number on the back just to see how much was on it, and had $16 on it. Well, I didn't at this point understand why or how they got that figure. So when I went down today to apply for my Medicaid, I asked to speak to the lady about my food stamps and wanted to know how they come up with the figure of what you get per month food stamps. Well, she commenced to explaining to me, said, well, we take you rent, we give you $325 a month for your utilities, and then we add that together, which in my case come up to $1,025. So that left me $220-some and change left in the month to go to the doctor, pay my doctors a little bit each month, pay my copay, pay my deductible for my Medicaid. And I asked her, I said, so $16 is figured off of $220. She said, no. She said, what we do, that $700 for your rent and $325 for your utilities would be considered half of your monthly income. I looked at her, I said, are you crazy? I said, my monthly income is $1,265. She said, yeah, but that's what the computer says that half of your monthly income would be $1,025. I said, lady, I didn't excel a lot in school, but in grade school I did learn how to subtract and add and multiply and divide. And no matter how you do it, you're not going to get 1/2 out of that figure. $1,025 is not half of $1,265. I said, why is it like that? I don't know. That's just how it is. Well, when I walked out of that place today, I decided that's the last time I'm going to be told that's how it is. Speaking on the Medicaid front of it. Now this goes along with how much I got left, $220 out of my disposable income from what I paid my rent and paid my utilities. Well, they told me I've got a $600 deductible for my Medicaid. So I've got to pay, out of my $220, I got to pay $6,018 deductible before Medicaid will pick up any of my medical expenses. more I think about it, the more I get pissed off about that's the way it is. Well, I finally said, how am I supposed to meet this deductible when I only have $220 a month disposable income? She said, what you do, you go to the hospital. They've got to take you. Run you up medical bills. Then when you get $6,000 worth of medical bills at the hospital, come have them to fax us the bills, and then we can start paying you Medicaid after that. I said, that's all well and good, but somebody's got to pay that hospital. She said, yeah, you got to pay it, but we don't care whether you pay it or not. Well, I do. I've got to pay this hospital. The hospital cares, the doctors care, the nurses care, the anesthesiologists care, the lab workers care. So this money's got to be paid back to the hospital somehow, but I've got to do it all out of $220 a month. It's just ludicrous. It's just unfriggin' real. It's stupid. It's crazy. Now, you let Obama or one of the senators get sick, boy, they'll fly doctors from all over the world to give him a damn aspirin, or put a damn Band-Aid on his damn foot, or give his dog mouth to mouth. I don't know what all he does up there, but why do they get more special treatment than we do? If I ain't mistaken, the politicians work for us. Is that not correct? If it wasn't for the American people, there would be no money up there for them to squander and scrounge and steal and scam and go on down vacation, and it's undamn real, people. It's unreal. I'll give you another example of wasted money. Here in Charlotte, North Carolina, man owns Bank of America Stadium. He wants Charlotte and the taxpayers of Charlotte to give him millions of dollars to renovate that stadium so they can get the Super Bowl here in Charlotte. Well, I couldn't give a good goddamn if the Super Bowl ever played again, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do like football. So, that's all well and good. But let that man that owns Bank of America Stadium paint his own damn walls. Don't ask the taxpayers of Charlotte to renovate his stadium so he can make billions more. Yeah, it may be good for Charlotte. It may be good for the businesses around Charlotte. But the average person that's going to be paying for this shit, it ain't going to affect them one way, form, or fashion. That's just another way of scamming the government legally. That's all that is. It blows my mind until we can get some of these no good, backstabbing, money grubbing politicians out of office and get somebody in office that honestly cares about the United States and not so much theirself. The only person I ever seen that I wanted to go in president was Ross Perot. Ross Perot was a businessman. He wasn't a damn politician. You need to get more businessmen in public offices instead of politicians. Politicians will stick your hand in the pocket and stick a knife in your back while he's hugging you. They as crooked comes. Why else would they spend millions of dollars to get elected for a job that don't pay but $50,000 a year? Come on, people. Hello, wake up. I mean, I'm a stupid redneck and I understand that. They're not doing it because they want to do good. Ain't no do-gooders up there. There ain't no do-gooders up there. You do-gooders is people like me and you that don't have nothing, that's willing to give up what we have to help somebody. Those are do-gooders. We have no do-gooders in our elected officials. That's all the way from the president all the way down to the county commissioners. We got to get these people out of office. And until we do, this country is going to continue to go to hell in a handbasket. I probably am not going to see many changes in what I've got left of my lifetime. But I got a grandson that's 20 months old. I would like to see him live in a better country, a better organized, a better financially secure country than what we live in now. It is just unfriggin' believable that the money that's wasted on stuff that don't need to be spent, that could be put in other places. And back on Obama, he is a joke. He has been a joke ever since the day one. As far as president, pretty much anybody could be president, I honestly think. I think a monkey could be president because the president's nothing but a figurehead. He has no power to do nothing. Congress, senators, Republican Party, Democratic Party, all of them get together and pat each other's damn pockets is the way shit gets done in this country. I could teach a smart chihuahua to be the president. But he's nothing but a figurehead. He is nothing but an expensive liability for this country. He can't, I guess the only thing he can do is push the button for the nuclear war. But he's got to have everybody's damn approval to do it. And which that's probably a good thing, because he ain't got damn sense enough to push the damn button and when to push the button. But this, people, has got to stop. And maybe this video will touch somebody out there that's got a grandfather or a father that's fighting the same battle I am with Medicaid and trying to live and trying to survive on just a few dollars that the government gives them, that we paid for the last 40 years of my life, working every week, taking money out of my check. But maybe this might touch somebody that has a little influence somewhere, some way, with somebody, and maybe could get a few things changed. Like I said, it probably won't happen in my lifetime. And I've written letters to mayors, I've written letters to congressmen, I've written letters to county commissioners, and I will continue to write them, but they all fall on deaf ears. I have never got one response back from any letter I've ever sent. And now I'm going to maybe try to reach out on YouTube. Maybe I can reach more people this way, or maybe I can get more people to get on the bandwagon, to join the pissed off redneck, to get this world back on track, get this country back on track. Get the illegals, either get them legal or get them the hell out. We don't need to be spending our money on all of this. I mean, I don't have a problem with but if they swim the Rio Grande or the ocean or jump on a boat or ever how the hell they get here, just to blooch off of our society, they need to go to hell back home. So that's what I had to say in this video. Like I said, if you like it, let me know. I may do some more. If not, this could be the last one. But I need people to get on the bandwagon. Tell them that the pissed off redneck said so. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all, and have a good night.